Yo, what's up, everybody? Rev Sauce TV here. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. I'm catching up on things. So last night I was going to do a Raw review. I still was battling being sick. I did watch the whole thing. I enjoyed Monday Night Raw. I think Monday Night Raw is going in the right places. So, again, I would never say that lately, but Monday Night Raw is doing good shit. And I really have been enjoying it as much as I've been enjoying it. Again, for a 3-hour show, I wish they would condense it down to 2. But for the most part, they're doing good stuff. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe to all my video platforms. All my links down below. We have a donation going on for an A770 graphics card for my PC. Appreciate you guys coming out, supporting all the channels and things like that. Sorry, I've been sick since Thursday. We're getting back into reviewing and stuff like that. So tonight, honestly, Monday Night Raw for 10/9/2023. I'm going to keep this very quick. I'm just going to do this as a quick review. Honestly, they went into Fastlane. They talked about Fastlane. Shinsuke Nakamura giving everything to Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins coming out basically saying that you guys think that my back was going to go out, this, that, and the third. Well, ha, 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 I'm pretty much going to be 100%. I'm going to take in all challengers. And then Drew McIntyre came out and said, rest your back. Don't be fighting on television until you fight me, basically. So at Crown Jewel, it's going to be Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, Seth freaking Rollins. And is it just me? Is I'm getting tired of the getting tired of that. It's like I gotta mute that shit. Stop. WWE, it was good at first. It's not good anymore to me, man. Like, stop the bullshit. Let's stop that. Wow! Bullshit. It's like Cody Rhodes. Wow! I'm like, I'm over that shit, man. It's like Chris Jericho, Judas. Down here we come, and we come, and we come, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, I'm over that shit, too. Like, I get the crowds into it, but I'm not into it like that. Like for real, for real. Anyway, Seth Rollins comes out. They have a segment with Drew McIntyre. It wasn't bad. I just thought it, could have been done a little bit differently. Again, then they try to cash in. Then Breeze tries to cash in. Fucking McIntyre literally throws sky high, throws the briefcase just 10 feet up in the air. It was insane. And I guess McIntyre, and then they had a segment after you don't need to look out for my back like that. What's wrong with you? You could have done this, and then this. And I'm like, guys, he was just trying to protect you, my guy. He wants you to be at 100%. He wants you. He doesn't. And then he was justifying, McIntyre was justifying, I don't want another bloodline happening on Raw, this, that, and the third. And it was like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? The Viking Rules match was okay. I mean, Kofi Kingston got defeated. It just the Viking Raiders and the New Day, I just feel like our Monday Night Raws, whatever, we don't have anything. We're just going to put you guys, we're just going to pencil you in and do what we need to do. And again, the Viking Raiders were great as War Machine. What are we doing now? Hopefully with Triple H having 100% creative that they fix that. And the New Day needs to be better. Let's just get real here. The New Day just need to be better in general. This match, through a table. They're doing more shit with weapons now. They're doing more shit. WWE's kind of doing more shit with outside antics, going through pylons. Is WWE going PG-13? And that's the thing I've been bringing up here is Triple H giving us old school black and gold NXT. Within Monday Night Raws and SmackDowns and main events, because it just looks like they're going that way. Now, this went to High Bar here. The High Bar destroyed the shit. The bigger men are, you saw it later on in the night with Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed is good shit. Hopefully, with Triple H now having 100% control, that you honestly see these talents that were Triple H guys get featured a lot more. Again, JD Moderna, we're going to go into that. JD Moderna last night, literally, no joke, literally was being told you have to prove yourself to be in the Judgment Day. You want to be here. You need to correct the wrongs that you did to Priest and us losing or screwing us out of the title. Again, where is Finn Balor in all this? Like, where is Finn Balor? Like, I feel like Finn Balor's being lost in the sauce in a lot of ways, in things. Again, I just don't understand it. Being lost in the sauce. And Priest, wants to get his title shot. I think they could pull that off at Crown Jewel if they wanted to. They can also pull that off if they wanted to at a Survivor Series. Where do they want to do marquee-wise, have him cash in? You know what I mean? Nia Jax defeating Raquel Rodriguez. Honestly, I could care less about this match. Rodriguez is good shit, but they're not giving her they're not giving her the time of day. She's a glorified jobber, what it looks like to me. I love Raquel Rodriguez, and I think Rodriguez could be better. They need to bring Raquel Rodriguez back to where she was when she was on NXT. I think with Triple H running the joint now, I think you're going to see Raquel Rodriguez get more of a push. I'm not a big fan. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of Nia Jax here. Nia Jax, I've still said this every week. They just have her there being an enhancement talent for other people. Rhea Ripley's going to squash her eventually. You're going to have a triple threat probably at Crown Jewel. Nia Jax probably. I'm going to see Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, and Rhea Ripley for the title. That's what they're going for. We all know this. And this match ended in disqualification because Rhea Ripley wanted to get a piece of Nia Jax, then Shayna Baszler wanted a piece of... again, like I said, this I like it. I like the build-up, but at the end of the day, we got to do more here. We got to do it more. You know what I mean? Shayna Baszler, what are we doing with her? She was the Queen of Spades in NXT. She's beat Ronda Rousey. She should be the badass Queen of Spades here. She should be winning everything. They need to have her, and if they're going to go for the black and gold feel and vibe, they got to have her win, and they got to have her win like she was in NXT. Breaking arms, taking names. That's how you do Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler should be back to Shayna Baszler of old. You have her win convincingly. And if you're not going to have her win convincingly, then you need to have her go down the card then. Or have her be pushed off of WWE altogether and released. Because honestly, Shayna Baszler's been doing the best work of her career, and she's not getting any shine for that. And I think she should be rolling through the roster. I could see her taking that belt off of Rhea Ripley easily. But I don't think that's going to happen. Rollins confronts McIntyre backstage. We talked about this, about the whole Damian Priest and McIntyre being wishy-washy, kind of a tweener kind of guy, saying, no, I was trying to protect yourself from yourself. I want the best you, and I don't want to see the bloodline within Judgment Day be on Monday Night Raw. I don't need another faction taking over and taking spots away from good people. And Rollins stay out of my business. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. The whole segment with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I liked it. I don't know why we're doing a Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn already, unless they're going to have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens feud at each other, have a blood feud. Maybe they have Sami Zayn, maybe they put him on SmackDown, maybe. They separate the two so they don't have like a feud between each other, but it looks like they're going to lead up to that. Or what they do is they have Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens stay in the tag team division. Maybe they move them over to SmackDown and they have them go up the ladder up there, or they break them up. I don't know what they're doing with that. I feel like they rushed into having them being champion and then have them just lose on Raw last night. And to me, I just feel like, they're wasting time here where, again, I'm not going move by move. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have time like that. I'd be spending an hour if I went move by move and, do what people like JD from New York does. To me, I want to get this out fast to you guys. I don't want to waste your guys' time when doing wrestling reviews. So when I talk, I'm just going over the segments. I'm going over the match, like just summarizing it. Because I don't think you need to hear, he did a dragon screw 5 times and fell off a cliff 7 times. I don't think you guys need to hear that when it comes to wrestling reviews. You guys want to hear, was the match good or not, in my opinion. And honestly, the segment here for Cody and Jay, I like Cody and Jay. I loved it when they did the post-media scrum and they went, yeah! And then they went, what up, big dog? And they were doing the whole shit. Oh my God. They were like, yeet! yeet. And I'm like, yes, these guys know me. Like, fucking Jey Uso. Like, when he's not drinking and doing stupid shit, when he's on one, he is good shit. He is hilarious. Jey Uso is somebody that I can go have tacos and shit with and have a good time. Cause he is a fun person. I guarantee him. And when he does wacky things with his family, like he is the prankster, man. He is funny as shit. He like yeet, and then he like clicking the title and just walking away, man. Dude, I love it. I love Cody. And I love what they're doing with both of these for now until we get into Cody's got to finish the job or finish the story. I hope they don't break these two up and have a feud between each other. I hope when a time comes, they do move Cody over when the trade happens and they do it gracefully. And then maybe Jay and Jimmy have their little ongoing feud maybe when they do that. But I don't know. I just really, really hope, and I just hit the mic there. My bad, guys. It'd be good things with the Undisputed. Now, are they going to bring out one title belt? I hope they do. They call it the Undisputed Tag Team Championship belts, and they kind of give you the vibes of what the main championship looks like. I really hope they do that by Crown Jewel. Or maybe that's the big announcement. Maybe that is the big announcement from Cody Rhodes and the Dusty Rhodes Classic. Maybe. I think it's going to be more of the Dusty Rhodes Classic tonight on Title Tuesday. But anyway, let's get into this. Again, Kevin Owens did not trust Jay, but at the end of the night, they started to let's get into this more. Ricochet again and Shinsuke Nakamura. Good shit. Good shit. Can I say this? Good shit. Like, Shinsuke needs to be fighting badassery. This needs to happen and quick and fast. They need to have a blood feud here. Shinsuke, man, blood feuds. Love it. Love the fact they're giving him the mist, Great Muto mist. I love Ricochet. These are things they need to do. They need to give talent. Under the Triple H creative regime now, you're going to see Ricochets. You're going to see the Bronson Reeds. You're going to see the Shinsuke's. People that were in NXT Black and Gold get these pushes. And you're going to see why they signed them years ago. Ricochet's one. Ricochet has been so misbooked at this point. Ricochet, again, yes, he's been champion, but he hasn't been marquee champion. I could see him as a world heavyweight champion now under this Triple H regime. Same with Bronson. I could see it with Shinsuke. Not right now, though, because Seth Rollins having the best run of his career right now, making that title prestigious. And unfortunately, Shinsuke has to be a casualty of that. But when Seth does lose that title, I could see the title kind of going around and making its paces real quickly in the next couple years. Triple threat match with Bronson Reed, Ricochet, and Chad Gable. Again, Bronson Reed was going to win this. He's a Triple H guy. Bronson Reed's a Triple H guy. And Bronson Reed is up there, man. Like, he's like 42, I think, or 41. You got to give the guy, you got to push him now. And, like, he was doing amazing shit in New Japan, Bronson Reed was, and also in NWA, I think it was or Impact as Jonah. And, again, you got to push this guy. I could see him dethroning Gunther at a Crown Jewel or, in the future of things. Again, Bronson Reed next week on Raw for the Intercontinental Belt, I think is going to be an amazing match. I think he'll take Gunther to the limit. I think Gunther will retain still. But I think it will be one hell of a match, and it could continue into Survivor Series and things like that. So there's that. Again, what are we doing again? Chad Gable, I get why they're doing it because Chad Gable has had so many opportunities at the Intercontinental Belt. And Ricochet was also an Intercontinental Champion for a minute there. So I get why they weren't going to have both of these guys win it. New face goes against Gunther. I would have really liked to see Chad Gable maybe get his fourth opportunity or fifth opportunity at it and win it. I think they're going to save Chad for a bigger event. I think they're going to give him his win at Survivor Series, or they give it to him at Royal Rumble. Wouldn't it be something there? So Gunther, Bronson Reed next week for the IC title. Drew McIntyre defeats JD Madonna here. McIntyre sold no sold chops from Moderna. Again, Madonna, I like him, but at the same time, what are they doing with him? He was great shit on NXT 2.0. Him and Ilya out Dragunov matches were great. I honestly would rather see JD Moderna back in NXT going against Ilya Dragunov and having that feud again. Again, it's not working for me on Raw for him. And if he does join the Judgment Day, it's going to be at the expense of Damian Priest. I think Priest is going to be eliminated. As the rumors have been going around, I think he'll be removed out of the Judgment Day there. Again, Priest was shown watching backstage, was displeased at the results. Rhea Ripley told him she had an idea. I just feel the idea is Priest is going to try to cash in. He's going to get fucked over and get forced out of the Judgment Day or get eliminated by the Judgment Day itself, and JD will be brought in. Barrett interviews Tommaso Ciampa and Gargano. DIY starts their feud with the Imperium, Da Vinci, and Kaiser here. Again, great stuff here. Ciampa selling the neck injury or the neck. It just works out for both of them. DIY is back in the building, and I'm happy to see that. DIY, give me DIY and Jey Uso and Cody. Let them go up. Let DIY prove themselves for a minute, and then have them come in and win the titles, the Undisputed. Or when they do, I think they're going to introduce new tag team belts. I think that's why they put it over Cody and main event Jay. I think you're going to see main event Jay there too. I think you're going to see new titles being introduced. You're going to see Dusty Rhodes Classic being introduced. And you're going to see some things being introduced. Again, Kaiser and Ludwig beat the shit out of DIY basically to set up a match in the future and things. Again, they interviewed Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox did say this was big for her. Why do we have Natalya showing up? Why do we have Natalya showing up? Natalya's hot as shit. Like, whoever's dressing her right now is making her hot as shit. It should be Tegan Nox and Natalya going against the tag team of Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. I think that would be perfect for both. I think you would have Tegan Nox go over and be a tag team, and then you would have Natalya turn on her. I would assume that's what you do. They got to do something with those tag team belts for the women. You did not just retire the NXT tag team belts to have these other tag teams go stagnant. And what I would like to see the women do is, since they have enough talent, bring out a women's intercontinental belt or, North American Championship, or, if they have one for the men's, they could do one for the women. I could totally see that from WWE. Again, Ricochet again, and Becky Lynch did win convincingly against Tegan Nox. Poor Tegan Nox. Tegan Nox honestly could have been NXT champion before she got hurt. And she got really fucked over. She got a Raw deal with WWE, and then she's never recovered. Then was released, brought back, and then released again. Hopefully, WWE does something with her. Now with Triple H at the helm, I think she will get some push of some sort. Becky Lynch is good shit. I knew she was going to win here. She did a disarmer and literally beat Tegan Nox here to retain. Natalya, again, like I said, with the whole feud thing with Chelsea Green and Piper Niven looks pretty good. They got to do something with those tag team belts. And can we give it to Chelsea Green, man? They're doing the Karen thing. Like, can we give it to her? She is hot as shit. She's wearing, like, BDSM gear, dominatrix gear. I got to give it to her. I would love to see Chelsea Green in some latex, maybe. Have her come out, like, same with Jay Cargill. And do kind of something badass, with both of those characters. I think it would be great for business. Again, Piper Niven being part of the Chelsea Green tag team thing, I care less. Again, like I said, I would like to see somebody else. I'd like to see the tag team belts come off of Chelsea Green and maybe give that to somebody else and then have Chelsea Green go up the pike. I think Chelsea Green is hot as shit. Matt Cardona is a lucky man, but at the end of the day. So, again, we get to Cody and Jey Uso. This match had it all. I just can't believe they're pulling the trigger on this now with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. They retain the titles. The Cody half and half, Cody cutter into whatever that is. I love that move. The finisher. I love what they're doing with Jey Uso here. It's working out very well. I hope they build this. This could be their version of Adam Cole and literally MJF here on Raw if they build it right. I do like what's going on with Jey Uso. They need to build Jey Uso up to be main event. This is how you do it, and it's perfect. Now, if they wanted to, when they have Jimmy versus Jay, what they could do is have Jimmy go over his brother, or they could do the safe bet eventually, and maybe put the title. Maybe they give Jay the world heavyweight title or something. You know what I mean? So I don't know. WWE looks really good. Triple H being head of creative today, pretty good. Honestly, I'm gonna give this an A-. The show was an A- for me. I'm going to give it literally a 9 across the board. I was pretty satisfied. I would say a B+, A- right there. I would say 9 or 8.75. Good show. There was not really a bad segment. It had a flow. I think WWE knows what they want to do, and I think they know the direction they want to go. Now, let's see what they do on NXT tonight when they go against, AEW, and let's see what they do. Because AEW's throwing all the stops. They got a buy-in going on for the very beginning. So, Monozui versus Suzuki, sorry. Suzuki-gun versus Eddie Kingston for the Ring of Honor Championship hours before the show goes on air. But, I digress. Anyway, my name is RevSauce TV. Hope you like this review. Make sure to rate, like, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.